Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports. It's April 16th, Wednesday, and the play-in continues. Tonight, we've got the Heat versus the Bulls playing in Chicago, and we've got the Mavericks versus the Kings playing in Sacramento. We've got 4 picks for you. We are going to do our giveaway at the end of the video. So if you were a part of the giveaway in yesterday's video, you liked and dropped a comment, we're going to pick the winner at the end of this video. But we're going to run this back too. So if you guys want a chance at our premium Discord, we're doing another giveaway. We're just going to do this for a little bit because we're excited about the playoffs and we appreciate you guys tuning in. So all you have to do is like the video and drop us a comment. And in our next video, we're going to pick another winner for a month in our premium Discord. So yeah, let's get into it. If you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, use code BACKDOOR and they're going to hook you up with up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And I'm not going to say what it is yet, but they've got some really exciting promos coming very soon for the playoffs for NBA. So as soon as I get the green light to tell you guys about it, we will share it. But it is very exciting, so I can't wait to tell you about it. So yeah, go sign up over at Underdog. They're upgrading everything all the time. Really killer platform. So, all right, let's talk about today's plays. 2 pretty exciting matchups, I think. I'm just kind of curious to see how Dallas fares because they're kind of getting healthy again. Obviously, Kyrie, it's a bummer he's not there, but they've got 3 solid bigs now to play with. So I'm going to be going with Daniel Gafford over 13.5 points rebounds against Sacramento. And I'm going to be going Jonas Valanciunas over 9.5 PRA in that same game. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for me, I'm going to be taking Nikola Vucevic for the Chicago game over 31.5 PRA. And then I'm taking Keegan Murray for over 24.5 fantasy score.
All right. Sounds good. So let's start breaking it down. I'm going to get started with Gafford here. So what we're looking at right now is his 2024 games played with Anthony Davis in the lineup. So he's got a 100% hit rate, 5 out of 5 games. The back, it was really he just barely made it in the first game, and then all of the rest he's cleared it by a decent amount, gone for at least 16. He's been getting minutes and been a lot more active lately. If you just look at his last 5, he's cleared it 4 out of his last 5. And the matchup here against the Kings, not looking bad at all. 17th in points allowed, 20th in rebounds allowed. Let's take a look at what his minutes have been. So yeah, he's getting this done even in games as low as 15 minutes. Obviously, you got Derek Lively back. You've got Anthony Davis, who is, a game time decision, but he's playing. He's probable. I'm sure he'll be playing tonight. So obviously that's going to cut into how many minutes he can actually get a little bit. He only has 1 game with 20 minutes over these last 5, but he's very active and there's just so much attention on Anthony Davis that I think he's going to be able to get a lot done in the paint. His most recent outing was against Memphis in a game that was important. They ended up getting stomped, but it was still like an important game as far as like some of the play-in seeding and whatnot. So he still went for 20 points and 7 rebounds. Game before that against Toronto, which is a softer matchup, 12 points, 7 rebounds. He's been pretty solid. I don't mind the rebounds alone at 5 because he's gotten at least 5 rebounds in 5 straight games, but he's been getting after it in the paint. So I'm going to be taking the points attached as well. If we look at the head-to-head, it's not bad. It's relatively consistent. He's cleared it 2 out of his last 5, but if you look at the minutes, some of these games he was getting like okay minutes, but in this last game against Sacramento, he only played 10 minutes and he still went for 4 points and 3 rebounds. So I expect him to probably be knocking on the door of 20 minutes. He's been real pivotal, and we don't know how much usage Derek Lively is going to get. I wouldn't be surprised if Derek Lively does get the start. That's the way it kind of was before he was out. But I feel good about this line at just 13.5. Let's take a look at daily grind real quick and see what we got here for Gafford. So they love those rebounds at 5. That's the top play. So if you want to take that, take that. It's a 51.78% odds to hit the over -126. They like the points rebounds over as well. 50.84% odds to hit the over -123. Looks like everyone that has it at 13.5 either has it 50-50 or some have a lot of juice on it. So no one's really favoring the under. They like his points assists are a 50-50 shot at 9.5. And they're not feeling the points alone at 8.5. I think he could honestly still do that though too, because he's just hard to stop, with the dunks. So he should have plenty of opportunities tonight. But there are some pivots there if you prefer. Those rebounds at 5 do look solid, but I want the points attached there. All right, so Valanciunas, I'm really excited about this play. This is a very low line for him. And towards the end of the season, towards the end of the regular season, he was getting a little bit of extra run, in particular against this game against Phoenix, where he had a decent amount of minutes. He had 21 minutes, and he popped off for 36 PRA, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 22 points. And he's ready to be a solid backup for Sabonis. Now we're getting into an important time of year with the play-in, and then going into the playoffs. And I think he's primed and ready to go. And with this matchup against Dallas, I think Sabonis is only going to be able to handle so much. When you've got Gafford, AD, and Derek Lively, it's like there's no breaks for the bigs in Sacramento. So I think that Valanciunas is going to need to be utilized in this game. And 3 out of his last 5, he's cleared this. The head-to-head has always been great. Look at that head-to-head, 100% hit rate, 8 out of 8 games. And it's really just been kind of like trending up. If you look at this season, so this is back when he was with the Wizards, he still matched up decent. Even in a game that was 137 to 101, he went for 15 PRA. And then let's see. So once we get to where he's playing with Sacramento, he had 21, no assists in that one, but 21, just 13 points, 8 rebounds. And then the most recent was on March 3rd. He went for 26, 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now, the minutes in this most recent game where he really popped off, it was 23.4 minutes. I'm not saying he's for sure going to get that. But he did it the time before that too, on February 10th, on just 17 minutes. So I think 17 minutes is probably a little bit more realistic, but you never know. If he gets in there and he's productive, they may just leave him in there, give him a little bit more than he typically gets. Let's take a look at this note from Outlier. He's exceeded 9.5 PRA in 15 of his last 19 games at home. So he averages 16.9 PRA at home, 79% hit rate. And that's whether he's playing, with Sacramento or with Washington. But he's got a pretty decent sample size here, playing games at home with Sacramento and getting it done. So this is we just need double digits, 10 gets us there. So I'm feeling really good about it. And you can see the minutes have been all over the place on some of these caches too, all the way down to 14, 13 minutes, 11 minutes, 10 minutes. And then, that last game against Phoenix, 21 minutes, he went for 36. So 9.5, I think he can bear it. I think Sabonis is going to need the help. Sabonis I'm pretty sure, at home, never cleared his 40.5 PRA against the Mavericks. So it's a tough matchup for him. And Sabonis really doesn't shoot that much. I'm feeling good about this Valanciunas play. Let's take a look at Daily Grind, see what they think about it. All right, they like his points over 4.5 as the top over. They have it at a 51.98% odds to hit the over, -128. They do like the full PRA, 51.48% odds to hit the over, -126. Points rebounds, they like it as well. Free throws, they have a 50-50 shot. If I knew he was for sure getting 20 minutes, this 0.5 free throws would be super tempting because he is a problem in the paint. He's very physical, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got to the line at least once, and not a bad free throw shooter at all. And they have his rebounds over 3.5 at a 50-50 shot too. So you do have some pivots here if you prefer. This is just so low. I'm definitely just going to take the full PRA. Points are tempting, but the PRA is what I decided to go with. If you guys would like to try out Outlier, sign up through the link below. They're going to hook you up with a week just to check it out, see how you like it. No heavy commitments up front or anything, just a week to mess around with it. And you don't need to put in a code or anything. Just sign up through that link below and they'll hook you up. They cover all these different statistical categories, different time frames, take players in and out of the equation. You can adjust minutes and see how players did with different minutes that they had. So also matchups, injury reports, insights, they cover everything. So try it out free for a week. Just sign up through the link below and I'll pass it over to you, Jordy.
All right. Yeah, so to get into mine here, I've got Valanciunas first. I feel really good about Valanciunas. Let me pull up a tab for him here. Sorry, I'm saying Valanciunas, Vucevic. Sorry.
Vooch.
Yeah. The other white big. Yeah, so I like Vucevic a lot in this matchup. We can find his full PRA here. All right, here we go. I like this matchup a lot for Vucevic. The last head-to-head, he went for 39 PRA against Miami, and that was just on the 9th of this month, so he has a recent game where he went off against them. He had 35 minutes. He's going to get 30 to 35 minutes. He had 20 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. He almost had a triple-double in that game. There's so many people on this Bulls team that can give you a triple-double. It's just crazy. They have like Kobe White, who's, somewhat capable of getting you a triple-double. They have, obviously, Giddey, who's like super capable, but he's dealing with some soreness in like his forearms or something. So I think Vucevic is going to pick up a lot of the slack tonight for if Giddey does have like somewhat of an off game. The matchup isn't too horrible. 13th in points allowed, 22nd in rebounds allowed, 8th in assists. In his career against them, he's gone over this 3 out of 7 times. He's had some pretty big games against them. He's had some pretty okay games against them. It's not like he had bad games. He just didn't really get to that line. But over the last 20 games, he's only done this 8 out of 20 games. It's a little high for sure, but I think he can get it done. He's done it 59% of the season, so he has hit this quite a bit on the season. 43 out of 73 games, he's gone over this line. I think it's great. I love Vucevic. I think it's going to be a good matchup for him. It's going to be a fun game. Obviously, they need to win this, either one of the teams. If you take a look at the Bulls, Lonzo Ball's a game-time decision. Josh Giddey is a game-time decision. I'm sure he'll play. He's just dealing with the right forearm tendonitis. Ayo Dosunmu is out, and so is Trey Jones. Obviously, nothing that's going to affect Vucevic, but in that last game, you can see he only played 16 minutes because they just probably didn't need him that much in the last game before or something. I have no idea really what happened there, but yeah, he only got 16 minutes, had 16 PRA. So I think he can get this done for sure. I think it looks pretty good. If we take a look at this on the optimizer, let's see here. They like his PRA to go under. It's a minus 123 to go under, so if you don't like it, you don't have to take it. I just think with the narrative behind Giddey and everything like that, I think Vucevic is going to have a big game if they're going to win this game. So that's my narrative I'm building. You don't have to go with it if you don't like it, but I'm taking Vooch. Keegan Murray, I feel really good about this one. He's gone over this in 5 out of 7 head-to-heads, just missing it by 0.4 in one, and then missing it by a couple points here in another. But he matches up really well against Dallas. He's a really, really good defender too, so getting the fantasy score on top of that. If we take a look at his blocks and steals here, you can see he can get you 3 blocks and steals, 4 blocks and steals. He had some games in this season where he had 5. He can really get up there. So he's gone over 1.5 blocks and steals 59% of the season. 45 out of 76 games he played, he went over 1.5 blocks and steals. So I like the fantasy score. If we look at the turnovers, obviously he's a little bit of a young player, so he can turn the ball over, but he's only turned the ball over about 1 time per game, 47 out of 76 games here. So he's only turning the ball over like once a game. That's really not bad at all. If we take a look here, we bump this up to 1.5. You can see he's only turned the ball over 2 times, only 10 times on the season. So he really doesn't turn the ball over a lot at all. So I like the fantasy score because he's going to get you a lot of PRA. Like, he's a very active player when he's in there. If we take a look at his minutes, he's going to get you about 30 to 35 minutes as well. And his PRA being set at 19.5. He's gone over that 19.5, 42 out of 76 games on the season. So with the defensive upside, I'm all over the fantasy score tonight. He's gone over that fantasy score 61% of the season, 46 out of 76 games. So I feel really good about Keegan Murray, shooting 44% from the floor, 34% from 3. he can get really hot from 3 too. He can really get going quick. Keegan Murray is a fun player to watch, and tonight he's going to be very involved. And there's no Jake LaRavia tonight, who is also a power forward. So him being out is going to give him even more opportunity to score the ball. And there's no Malik Monk. So those two players being out just means more shots for other players. And I like Keegan Murray to go over the fantasy score tonight. So that is going to be what I'm taking. If we take a look at Keegan Murray's stuff on Daily Grind here, they like his points over 11.5. That is very low. They like his rebounds and assists over 7. They like his points, rebounds over 17.5. So I'm just going to take the whole thing with the fantasy score because I think that's where it's at. And yeah, his looks like his PRA is just a minus 118 either way. So 50-50 shot on that. But yeah, they like his 0.5 turnover under. So that shows you everything you need to know right there. I'm on the fantasy score for sure tonight. And yeah, that's going to cover it all for me. If you guys want to check out the optimizer from Daily Grind, go to dgfantasy.com, use code BACKDOOR, and they're going to give you 25% off your first purchase. So you can check it out for a super discount, and it really goes hand in hand with Outliers. So I recommend using both and bet your own plays with either platform. It's a lot of fun, and you'll definitely cash more. So that's going to cover it all for me. I'll pass it over to Russo.
All right. Well, if you want to join our Discord, you can enter in today's contest. You can sign up directly through Patreon, or Jay's been really getting after it. Shout out, Jay. Or you can sign up with any of our partners. I forgot to mention that at the top. If you sign up for any of the platforms that we're partnered with officially, we'll give you a month in the Discord as well. Just email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com. You can also gain access just by signing up through Patreon. It manages our subscriptions, so you sign up there, go into the settings, go to connected apps in the menu bar, and then you just connect to your Discord straight from there. Last things I'm going to mention before we get into the winner for today's giveaway. If you want to follow us on our socials, it's just at BackdoorFS on X, TikTok, and Instagram. And I've got my solo channel that I've got plays out for today as well. So it's just at JRussoBDFS if you want to go check out some of the other plays I put out earlier. All right, so let's get into the winner of today's giveaway. So yeah, I put in yesterday's video in this comment picker, and it is going to. So we're not going to include replies. All right. So let's see who the winner is. RTJ81.
He's already in the Discord.
He is. I was like, I know who that. I was like, I recognize. Look, he's got the little honey pot there.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, we posted it in there too. So, all right, bro, you got a free month. Thanks for the support. And yeah, dude, that dude's hilarious. I love that guy. All right, man. So you just earned yourself your next month is on the house. And yeah, if you guys want to, be a part of the next giveaway, just like the video, drop a comment, and we'll do the same thing in the next video. We're going to start having some fun with this because it's that time of year. We want to enjoy the postseason together, start getting into some baseball picks as NBA slows down a little bit. So we appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.